Welcome to the midseason review of the Washington Redskins. I have them right in the middle at 15. So a solid team that has been playing pretty much at their potential, in my opinion. Offensively, they've been, I won't say very good, but good. Probably top half for sure. Kirk Cousins just not the long-term answer, I don't think. It will definitely be interesting to see what happens. They have him on the franchise tag. They're not going to have a high enough pick to get a top quarterback. I don't even like the quarterbacks this year. So we could see a Tyrod Taylor kind of deal for Kirk Cousins, maybe a 4-year thing, which scares me a little bit because with the Eagles and the Cowboys being so good going forward, I'm not sure there's going to be a ton of optimism with Kirk Cousins in a 4-year stretch. He's just an average quarterback, almost at that Andy Dalton level, a little below it, but misses a lot of throws, too many 3-and-outs, has such a great receiving core. You'd expect this offense to take that next leap, and they haven't yet. The running game, this offensive line is really developed for sure. They need a running back. Matt Jones, not the answer. I like Rob Kelly a lot. I actually think Kelly might be better than Matt Jones, especially when you factor in the fumbling issues of Matt Jones. But this receiving core is so fantastic. I do worry about Jordan Reed long term with the concussions. 5 concussions now. And once you start to stack that up, it gets pretty scary. We're seeing guys with those numbers. Sam Shields has a lot of concussions in Green Bay. He's out for the year. His career is in jeopardy. So the receivers, though, Pierre Garçon's not as bad as people like to rip on him for. Jamison Crowder breaking out this year reminds me a lot of Jarvis Landry. And then, of course, Josh Doxson, the first-round pick, has been hurt. But, looking forward, he's going to get involved. So defensively, this team has actually been pretty good. The D-line has been awesome, absolutely awesome. I love Chris Baker. He just makes impact plays every game, which is hard to find from D linemen. And then the pass rush has been pretty good too, behind Murphy and Kerrigan, and then Preston Smith as well. The middle linebackers are solid. Probably could use maybe not a superstar, but that true starting middle linebacker. Will Compton, okay, not great. Probably not going to get much better than he is now. And then in the secondary, Josh Norman is so freaking good. Anyone that doubted if he was an elite corner has been proved wrong by Josh Norman. Just watch the film. I haven't looked at any numbers to see if it backs it up. I don't care. You watch the film. Not only does he shut guys down, which is obviously a great trait, but he's the best corner. He's the new Charles Tillman because he will punch the ball out. He is awesome in pursuit. He's like a middle linebacker in terms of getting to the tackle. And this defense feeds off of him. And he's really become one of my favorite players in the NFL this year. So I love Josh Norman, what he brings to that defense, worth every dollar they've spent on him. But it's the other guys that they need to reinvest in. If they want this defense to be great, they can't be so thin in the secondary. So going forward, definitely stuff to build around. There's teams that are in much worse shape than them, but I don't know what they're going to do about this Kirk Cousins situation. It'd be a headache for the GM if that were me, and then they need D-backs. So that's my breakdown of the Redskins. We'll move on. We'll talk about our last team in our last AFC division, which will be the East, and then we got one more division after that. So we'll see you for those.